Hey guys, how's it going? This is Juice Almighty, and I was thinking lately, I've made some videos goofing on Owen Benjamin, and I was kind of thinking to myself, why I didn't like him, or like what, because I goof on him, but really I don't like him. I think he's dangerous, actually, and more than just like your typical lolcow. And I think he kind of crossed over from lolcow to dangerous person when he doxed uh, Johnny Arcade for the poisoning his children and family. Like that's essentially like indirectly calling for violence. It's not directly doing it, but you're saying like this guy tried to hurt my family in front of thousands of people, and you're giving out his real name and saying like, "Oh, I'm not telling you guys to do anything to him." Like that's completely unacceptable. Now, I don't think he should be deplatformed. I don't think anyone should be deplatformed. But I do think he should be like laughed off the stage. If we could damage his credibility to insignificance, that would be the goal. Like honestly, it is fun goofing on him, but really he needs to like go, or at least like lose all credibility to the point where no one takes him seriously. And unfortunately, there are still people who take him seriously because he's like borderline a cult leader. Like they've literally handed over their logic and their capacity to judge somebody over to this dude, and he's not a good person. He's a bad dude, and he had a lot of dangerous things to say, especially when he's appealing to angry young dudes, which is that's his audience, is young guys who are disenfranchised, who kind of believe what he's saying or follow it, and they've gotten rid of most of his avenues to get funded, but people are still sending him money. So he is slowly being taken down. I've just again, I've been trying to introspect and find out what got me to like watch this dude out of the blue and start like alarm bells went off, and like he never did anything to me personally, and I just saw that and saw what like the Revenge of the Cis dudes and the Danger Zone are doing, and just like I'm like, oh, anything I can do to help take this dude out, please let me know. Like obviously legally and in the manner that we discredit him. So that's kind of why I made videos goofing on him. And there's something about him. It just he's such a hypocrite. Like the things he'll say in one live stream, like will go against things he said in the same live stream. Like he'll there was one recently where he was coming down on some Jewish comedian because he told a guy who was being anti-Semitic, told him to leave the show, and he's like, well, he was just asking questions, why'd you ask him to leave? It's like, Owen, motherfucker, you fucking banned people for like saying words you don't like the slightest infringement, and you're like, you're banned, you're out of here, blah blah blah, and then you're getting all angry at this Jewish comedian because he told someone who was being anti-Semitic, maybe or maybe not, doesn't matter, to leave. It's just it's so hypocritical. It's infuriating. It's exhausting, man. Thank God Johnny Arcade can watch your whole thing and pick them apart, like these little fucking clips, because I couldn't do it. I just, there's hate watching, and then I can't do it. Like, who can? Like, who is your fucking audience? I'd love to find someone who takes Owen seriously and actually interview them. I can't find anyone. Like, they're totally closed off. They're a fucking cult, and like I've even like reached out. I'm like, man, can you please tell me like what about this dude is why do you take him seriously? What is his wisdom? Where is he reaching you? And a lot of I'll get tertiary, and it's like, oh, he's telling the truth. Recently I came across this I was watching YouTube, and I was watching Tim Pool, and he made a deal with the devil that he would sign his soul over for a beanie that made him a great journalist. And he's been, I guess the only catch was he could never take it off, but it did. It really made him a good journalist. And he recently started citing this poll in one of his videos that showed that millennials are having less sex than the generations before them, which is, I mean, I guess it makes sense, but however, I guess my lighter's not going to want to work. Where's a dog? I just threw that at my dog. Not really. So he made this video about millennials having less sex than generations before, and it's actually not the women who are having less sex. It's just the dudes, which is weird because it's like how are just the dudes? That would mean that women are just either all having sex with a few guys, or they're having sex with just older dudes, which is awesome. Not really, because it's going to cause a lot of social problems here. And I think these angry, frustrated dudes are flocking to guys like Owen, and they're gonna keep doing it, and they're gonna suspend their disbelief because they can't find their place in society. They're not starting families or anything, and there's no all the manufacturing jobs are gone, and it doesn't pay to get an education. So there's a lot of 30-year-old dudes who are just playing video games and not getting any skills. And you can't really blame women for not really wanting to. What do they have to offer? They're gonna go with the dude who lives with his mom. Like that, they can't. That's not a way to start a family, and it's not really the women who, like a lot of these incel dudes are like getting really mad at young women. It's like, well, it's not their fault. I mean, it's not attractive. It would be essentially asking like one of these incels, well, go fucking bang a gigantic 400-pound chick with that. Like, you're not attracted. Well, you're asking a woman to basically do the same thing. So it's just, I don't know. He's taking advantage of the rage of some young guys, and he needs to be taken out. And yeah, we're at a weird point in society, and I don't know the fucking solution, but I do know that this like Jew hate and all that shit is not the answer. And the shit he's doing is gonna get someone hurt, especially if he's gonna be like trying to dox people and make up lies about them trying to hurt his family. That's totally unacceptable, and he needs to be made irrelevant. And he's already gotten rid of almost 100% of the people who originally supported him are completely out of his life, as far as like major players who were helping him with his show and stuff. Except for Vox Day, who's a fucking Teddy Spaghetti, who's a joke. I mean, what a fucking asshole that guy is. I mean, have you ever tried watching one of his live streams? I mean, not his live. He doesn't even live stream anymore without the chat. Like his fucking uploads are. Oh my god, it's like, it's great, man. If you're having trouble sleeping, I would definitely recommend listening to the Dork Stream. You will fall asleep so, but they should prescribe that for insomnia, because man, he doesn't have long. I'm not worried about Vox. Vox is on his way out. Like, that was a great fucking that was a Revenge of the Sith, just lobbing bombs at that fucker until he's gone. He'll be out of commission hopefully the next year. And at the same rate, we got to figure out the same way to discredit Owen like that. And I'm down in any way we can, and I'm here to help if I can. I got a life, so it makes it a little hard, but DZ, ROTC, whatever. Fuck it, I'll just keep making videos. I don't even know if they're that funny, but do what I can. Anyway, so that's just I was thinking about why I hated Owen so much. It's like, why do I hate this motherfucker so much? And I really kind of looked inside, and that's right. That's what came out of the brain. Anyway, you guys have a good night. This is Juice Almighty signing off.